Hello and welcome to your daily oracle reading for Thursday, October 8th, 2020. I'm Linda the Lightworker. I'm an energy worker and I make these daily videos so we can all stay on our purpose-driven path, living one day at a time, doing our inner work, making sure we're taking really good care of ourselves. So that means exercising gently, certainly meditating, deep breathing, and just breathing in that energy that's all around us. So if this is your first time here, you know I'm not for everybody, but I hope I'm for you. And this is a general reading intended to just take what you need and leave the rest. So, all right, today I'm working with the World Spirit Tarot deck. And everybody knows how much I love this deck. My regulars know for sure. Info down below in the dibbly-doo, but I'm pretty sure it's out of print. All right, our first card is again this week. This is the second time this week it's come up. We have the Chariot. Now, before it was in the Gregory Scott deck, and I think his chariot has like two lions, right? That are one black, one white. And here we have two zebras, the black and white zebras, looking at each other. And look at how confident he is. He has his spear. I don't know, maybe they're headed out to the water, or is that, yeah, like a harpoon sort of thing. We have an eagle flying over, or is that perhaps a hawk? We have friends in the background, animal friends. And this guy is in complete balance. He's in control. He knows, he's very confident about where to take his vessel, like how to keep moving forward. So he's about moving forward with confidence. That's the big message here today, about knowing that you're already on your way and you're headed in your direction, and you have the power to change directions. You can turn on your turn signal when you're driving, like if your car is your chariot. You can make easy changes, get into the turning lane and move into a different direction, but do it with confidence. And be confident when you're out driving today too. It doesn't mean be arrogant, but drive with confidence and know that you know your way. You know where you're headed. And if you forget, this hawk up here in the corner, the hawk is telling me to rise above, get a better view. Like, this guy isn't even paying attention to the road. He's that confident. And even the horses or zebras, or are they serpentine, whatever kind of creatures these are that are pulling his chariot, even they are like confident, and they're all united. So it's about moving forward with confidence. It's about that balance of your inner and your outer world too. I want to mention that because we've been doing a lot of inner work. A lot of our own stuff has come up lately. We've had to process it and work with it, or work through it, or love it, or integrate it. And that's the invitation, is to do that inner work. All right, our second card is this beautiful sun card. Who doesn't love a baby so happy in his lotus? Actually, it looks like a sunflower. Sometimes it looks like a lotus to me, but look at this baby is arrived and is enthusiastic, and he is bringing this light and this flower power to the world. This is about not holding back your light and your joy and your good stuff. Like, let it out. And it's also about having that innocence, that return to an innocence joy. You know, just the joy, like when children play, like they're just playing, they're just having fun for the heck of it, making stories, yakking, whatever, in the playful mode, like bringing that innocence, that childlike wonder, that innocence back in. There's been so much darkness going on, my goodness, and so many things, so many conspiracies, so many possibilities. So the Wheel of Fortune cards still going around and round in my head when I ask Spirit for guidance of where we're headed. It's still a big crapshoot. There are all these big planets that are doing things that are going to continue to we're going to have more surprises as we're going forward. So let's celebrate where we are with childlike wonder, because, and I'm going to cough, excuse me, because the best we can live our life is to be in the present moment. And if we're able to stay present and in this delight, in this light energy, in this joyful, embracing, just bliss, if we're able to reach that point and just stay there, bring that light, then that light moves out to others. And you know, my real good light journeyers who are out there, and I know there are many of you, remember when you're jumping out of your body, or if you're connecting to that light orchestration that's all around us as light workers, I like to imagine it as a web up above us, throughout our planet, that we can connect to other light sources and just emphasize that light, like just transmit and join the transmission of loving, healing, light energy that's all around you. Those of you who can jump up and do it, today's the day to do it. Our final card today is the Seer of Cups. Now, in a traditional tarot deck, this would be the Page of Cups. And here we have this beautiful young woman who is sitting by the stream, simply gazing into her cup. She has a journal by her, a sea turtle, all the watery elements. She is in solitude and in her joyful place. She is about being intuitive and, again, bringing this innocence of just enjoying sitting by the water. Like, oh my gosh, do you remember what that was like to just go sit and be outside and just listen to the stream? I'm in the desert. It's pretty dry. We don't have a lot of water out here, but being able to be in nature and to listen to the water trickling, and that's just such the best feeling when you're able to be relaxed in that beautiful setting of nature, or in that peaceful place where the wildlife just simply become curious and say, oh, who's that beautiful woman sitting there? Where they just want to say, I can remember sitting out camping up in Colorado so many times. I love Colorado, so pretty up there, and being by the stream, and little chipmunks and little woodland creatures just coming by to say hello, not to really snack on anything, just to see who you are and what kind of energy. And that's part of the shamanic path, and being able to dialogue with the little animals that appear. It's part of the path. So finding your way to be in this mystical sort of earthly sort of goddess, earth energy. This is solitude, of being in your happy place, introspective. That's the word I'm looking for. Intuitive, listening to your intuition. A great day to do some journaling, writing down. You know, I've talked about this before. Oftentimes in the journaling times, it's a wonderful time to have a dialogue with God, Spirit, your guides, your helpers. You can simply be in this relaxed state and call them in and say, listen, and maybe that's what she's doing with her finger going around in that cup. Maybe she's making a little spell of just, or an invocation of inviting all of her spirit helpers and all the good angelic beings to come forward to help guide and have a wise conversation with the beautiful sea turtle. You know, it's stepping into that element of those natural helpers and being at one with nature. This COVID is certainly an invitation for us to be looking at our beliefs and going deeper into our processes and reconnecting with Earth and ourselves first before we start connecting with others. So enjoy this time. Oh my gosh. All right. Okay. What do we have? Our final card. I was going to close up, but here we got Denise Linn, Sacred Travelers. This is a great deck. Info down below. Here we have the Gates of Triumph, and it says success expands in your life. And when we have that feeling of success, by remembering we are in our driver's seat, we're making our choices, we're listening to our intuition, we're looking for confirmation. You know, like Eckhart Tolle always says, look for the signposts. I always say to God in my prayers, show me signs all along the way. Show me the way. Help me to see the path. Make sure there are signs as we move through these gates of triumph into brighter days ahead. Hold the light vision. Good times are going to come, but we've got to get through all this this dark forest first before we hit those gates of triumph. But it's there. It's coming. Bring the light. Step into the light. Be the light that you want to receive in your life. Allow yourself to experience joy again. Give yourself permission to celebrate and just feel good. All right, my dear, that's our reading for today. What an exciting day. I love these cards. It's really going to be a great day. Be sure and do your best to take care of yourself. Listen to your body. You know, the easiest way for me to tap into my intuition is by simply grounding down and doing a wonderful 10 or 15 or 20 or 45-minute meditation, meditating for however long that feels right for you, and then being able to access the wisdom, because that meditation can quiet that monkey mind or that inquisitive mind that always wants answers to this or that or yes or no. So that's just a good reminder. Meditation is really a wonderful gateway. So gateway to joy. All right, my dear. I love you, and I look forward to seeing you next time.